What is it like, after all, to be rich and famous before you can even drive? Tomorrow night's primetime Nightline special, Celebrity Secrets, Underage and Famous, goes inside the life of some child stars, from the spotlight, Juju Chan, and all the good times to the darker times. And there are some darker times, as you found, in the making of a pop phenomenon.
Absolutely. But right now, I interviewed Big Time Rush, who's just now in the first blush of fame. And they are old enough to drive, but their fans are still in tricycles. In fact, if you've never heard of them, just ask Josh's daughter or one of my kids, right, who are all 10 and under. Josh talked about how they were watching Big Time Rush. These guys have been in the fame game since they were kids, but now, with a mega hit TV show behind them, they have reached rock star status.
Who here watches Big Time Rush on Nickelodeon?
What does your body feel like when 20,000 girls are screaming at you?
It feels like a movie. There's really no way to describe it.
I'm amazed at how loud screaming girls can be.
We are too.
Never ceases to amaze.
If we didn't have those in-ear monitors on stage, I think we'd all be deaf.
We'd probably be deaf.
Right? Big Time Rush refers to the big time adrenaline rush of fame.
Gotta live it big time.
Kendall, James, Carlos, and Logan are a money-making machine, attracting fans who watch their TV show,
your big time tour!
Then buy their music, and then flock to their concerts. It's a tried and true formula. Create shows about kids on the road to rock stardom. It's ratings gold. Miley had Hannah Montana. Miranda Cosgrove has iCarly. And the Jonas Brothers are the Jonas Brothers. For Big Time Rush, it took 2 years worth of auditions, 15,000 boys competing for 4 precious slots. This is Kendall's tryout.
Girl, my girl.
You scour the earth.
We were not going to be satisfied until we felt we had the chemistry. That was the trick, because you would find someone who was a great actor and gorgeous, but then couldn't sing. In the other case, you had this guy who could dance and sing amazing and belong in the band, but then just didn't have either the comedy or the acting, which is so difficult to have all 3 of those things.
Ironically, these 21-year-old men play high school boys on a show that attracts even younger tweens.
And that happens to work for the show and happens to work for our fans, which are as young as 4 years old up to, people our age and the parents of everyone.
Their show spoofs the high-grossing entertainment machine they're now caught up in.
Impressive.
What does that feel like, to be sort of the cog in the machine?
I feel like for us, it's really become a lifestyle, this whole Big Time Rush.
Well, it's bigger than all of us now.
I mean, there's so much going on, so it's like, I sleep, eat, drink, wake up, everything Big Time Rush.
Nowadays, the TV stars have become real-life rock stars on an international concert tour.
Getting off the plane in Germany, we had like 100 people waiting for us at the airport.
Screaming.
In a different country that we've only been to like once or twice.
Right.
That was like, okay, it's definitely getting it.
The exposure is a welcome change of pace, having spent the last 3.5 years on a Hollywood soundstage.
It's literally a box for 16 hours a day, and it's dark. So sometimes we show up, it's nighttime, and we leave and it's nighttime, and we never see the sun.
How much do you get on each other's nerves?
100% of the time.
All the time.
But
it's part of it,
We fight like brothers pretty much every day over something small and stupid.
Over the smallest things.
Yeah.
Like what? Give me examples.
James got the last bit of ketchup. James, I called it first.
Or
I said that I wanted the ketchup.
Who's going to ride shotgun in the van that day or SUV?
You guys sound like my son.
They're probably just as immature as your sons. They're more mature than us. I guarantee it. We get more immature by the day.
And yet, my children don't have thousands of screaming girls chasing them.
Look, it's not that bad of a thing to have thousands of girls chasing them. I'm just saying. It's really not. Most guys dream of
So
that.
how do you keep it reined in, so to speak?
We have, I think, maybe one girl that keeps us all together, which is our moms. They definitely,
Are they breathing down your necks? Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Hanging out with these guys, Josh, if you can feel it on them. They're just entering that first blush of fame, and they're giddy with excitement. But doesn't it seem like every kid these days wants to be famous?
Yeah, and wants to take that short track. And it's interesting, very good at branding, as you say. A TV show becomes a live concert tour, maybe a movie.
And their social networking is through the roof. But, we really explore in this hour tomorrow night how playing with fame is like playing with fire. We look at the upside with BTR. We look at the downside with Corey Feldman, the former child actor who talks about some really shocking secrets, not just about his experience, but about other kids in Hollywood. You really ought to tune in.